2, hoop. Take your seats. Cadets, direct your attention to Governor of West Virginia, Governor Jim Justice.
Hello, man.
Good morning, sir.
How y'all doing? Okay. Well, just think. I know this is a proud day. A proud day for all of y'all, and a proud day for the state police, and a proud day for West Virginia. And young lady. And I don't see any other ladies, but again, oftentimes, and you're going to go through this, oftentimes you are going to be unappreciated. And oftentimes you're going to feel like you're alone. But know this, that while there are exceptions, and there are those that will cast stones, there are those that at the moment really don't appreciate you to the level that they should. The masses do. The masses of the good people do. You surely have a governor here that I could not say anything more about how I feel about you and the work you do. I'm going to work every day to see that your pay increases and goodness comes your way. Because I said this yesterday at a 9/11 tribute to first responders. I thought about this on the way over there. I saw this with Drew Pendleton the other night at a wreck on I-64. I heard in his voice as he was hollering because what was happening was there was a wreck, and then after the wreck there was another wreck with 2 tractor trailers. He screamed to me on the phone, he said, "I gotta go, I'm trying to get to a little 4-year-old kid." He's running to the fire. That's what you do. You run to the fire. It takes real courage to run to the fire. Real courage and everything. That's why you should be loved and appreciated by all, every day. So be brave and know behind all these troubled scenes, the masses love you and they appreciate you. I said yesterday just this too, and you are a first responder. You are a giant first responder. I said, unfortunately in this world a lot of times this happens, but you may very well be the last hand that some touch that leave this earth. But you'll be a hand of love and a hand of help and a hand of caring. And you'll also be the first hand that many touch on their way to recovery. So you've got to be so proud of your accomplishments. I know you've been working for 6 months or however long it may be, and I am very, very proud to be here with you today. This is a class that we'll all remember, a class we've needed, and a class we need to grow. So again, I am deeply, deeply proud to be with you. So if I'm going to read your oath, and the only little awkward part about this is just this, is when I say I, and then you say your name. I guess you're repeating as I go here. I, your name. Are they?
Raise your right hand.
Yes, raise your right hand.
Repeat after the governor.
Okay, I, your name, do solemnly swear.
I solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
The Constitution of the State of West Virginia.
the Constitution of the State of West Virginia,
And I will honestly and faithfully
and I will honestly and faithfully
perform the duties imposed upon me
perform the duties imposed upon me
under the provisions of law
under the provisions of law
as a member of the West Virginia State Police
as a member of the West Virginia State Police
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
Take your seats. So you have anything else for me?
I don't have anything else other than congratulations. You know, I was at Clemson University. I'm going to add in with a little light note. My daughter Jill had been recruited by Clemson to come and play basketball for them. I was at the orientation, and it was just shortly after graduation from high school, like 2 days. And what they had there, they had football players that were coming through the orientation. They had 3 basketball recruits. They had their boys basketball recruits or their men's recruits, a couple of tennis players. There was about probably 60 kids. And you went from building to building. Now where this is going to end is just this. I'm standing there and I've got, this is probably year 2000, 2003 maybe. I'm standing there and I've got shorts on and just maybe a golf shirt. And I'm standing in kind of the back of the room, and over walks a gigantic black guy and a gigantic white guy. And they're both standing here. And they're both looking at me. And I'd look away and I'd look back and they were still looking at me. And then I just turned to them just as seriously as I could turn to them and said, guys, I know I started a little late, but I'm going to be with you this fall. And they looked at me, and the white guy had to be from Georgia because he had this level of accent. And he looked up and down me and back up, and he said, we'd be glad to have you. Now, so I would say to all of you, we were glad to have you. So be proud. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Class 2.
I'm going to salute you all. God bless you. Thank you.
Take your seats.